I think this is a great place to bring you guys back. What is going on? It is Kempy here. Back today with episode 6 and hopefully not the last of the Manchester United career mode on Football Manager. I really don't think we've been doing that bad recently. We have managed to turn it around very, very slightly. Also, we saw the 1-1 draw. We drew there. We drew to Brentford, which was very close. We battered Carabao. And this game against Crystal Palace was ridiculous. We lost 1-0, which I am gutted about. But we've got Watford up next in the Carabao Cup, Leicester, and then it is the international break, which I think we just really, really need. And that is what I'm going to tell to the board. We're considering your position to cover. I don't know why you think your team's performed so badly. I think it looks bad. I think it looks worse than it is. We've played really well, but the form doesn't show that. Stick to the plan, everything will work out fine. Unfortunately, we need tangible proof. I promise you that things look a lot better in a month's time. Give me until then. We look forward to... Well, I thought I was sacked then. We look forward to keeping your promise, but if you fail, you have no choice but to sack you. You should be aware that my failure to deliver promises may result in termination of contract. Fine. I ain't going to get sacked. Don't worry, Avram. So what have I got then? I imagine I've got these 2 games, really. Does it give me any promises? Improve overall confidence. So I've just got 2 months. So I've got the start of January. So we're going to have then, to save our job, I imagine we're going to have the Leeds fixture to finish off as well. So I imagine we're going to have Leeds, Fulham, West Ham, Leicester and Watford. I mean, on paper, that's 5 wins. It won't be, though, will it? I mean, we might as well keep this rolling because the day, I believe, is the Europa League, the playoff draw. We did get through. We battered Carabao 5-0, but we did come second, which is disappointing. We'll attend this meeting. Joe Hugel, I will happily give a new contract to. Louis Jackson as well is a fantastic young centre-half. Played in the FA Youth Cup. He's valued at 9 million already. 100% we'll talk to him about a new contract. Slabhead can go away. Move them between squads. That's fine. It's good. That's good as well because Zidane, I do want to be part of this team. Sancho has not done very well. Even watching the game tonight against Chelsea, I just get frustrated against Sancho. I really get frustrated about him. And Deshaun Bernard probably needs to go out on loan. I agree with that. In fact, let's actually place Deshaun on the loan list because he should go out, definitely. Just got a fairly happy view as a manager, particularly those who've chosen to foster a positive relationship with so many of them. I mean, the club, the actual board, the players don't seem to be too angry at me. It's just the board and the fans. The fans hate me. They absolutely hate me. I am gonna turn this around. 100% we're gonna turn this around. It's just how. You can see here before we get into that, the tactic. I've created an asymmetric which works so well. I know it's Carabao, right? But we look so good. And against Brentford, we were 1-0 down. I switched into this and we scored and we were dominating the game. So I'm going to stick with this today because I think this is the route forward. I think this is hopefully just going to get us enough time to save the job. And then we can actually work on a full-time plan and get someone that can score some bloody goals because no one else can. Without further ado, though, let's have a little look and let's view the draw for the Europa League. And hopefully we can actually do this draw. The music for me is playing. It's probably not for you guys. That is disappointing. Let me get it on. Hang on. Let me get it on. Oh, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. You're going to miss it. Oh, I missed the music. You can hear the end of the music anyway. But we're going to start the draw here. We're going to get underway in Budapest. We're going to start draw at the top. I'm going to try and do this nice and fast. Match 1, it's going to be Malmo at home to Fenerbahce. That is a pretty dead game. It is the Europa League, I suppose. Shakhtar at home to PSV. Dynamo Zagreb at home to FC Nantes. It is going to be Tottenham at home. I think we can get Spurs. We can't. We got a red bar ineligible. Cool. Yep, we can't play Spurs. I didn't think so. It's going to be Ajax. We can play Ajax. One of 7 teams. I don't know if we got them. Who got Ajax? Rennes, I believe, from the thing down the bottom. It's going to be, that's Napoli against Feyenoord. I'm glad we dodged them. Borussia Dortmund. I do not want Dortmund. Of course we get Dortmund. Of course we got Borussia Dortmund. It's just what we needed. A nice hard few games against Dortmund in February. I guarantee you we'll be in charge then. I promise, in fact, we will be in charge against Dortmund in February and we will get through and we're going to win the Europa League and we're going to come in the top 6, be in the Champions League because we run the Europa League and we're going to turn this all around and we're going to win the league next year. The team then for this game is going to be Martin Dubravka, Wan-Bissaka playing right wing back, Maguire, Martinez and Luke Shaw as the back three, Scott McTominay in CDM, Zidane Iqbal is going to play in cam with Fred in centre mid, Jadon Sancho at right wing, Elanga as the left mid and Martial up top. Watford have got a team of Okoye in goal, Ngakia, Pollock, Hawes and Kamara at the back, Delphier, Hamza Chowdhury, Samuel Kalou, Yasser Asprilla is starting this game, Joseph Hungbo and Keenan Davis. By no means a slouch, Watford. We have obviously gone for a heavily rotated team today. It is a game we really need to win. It's been a slow start to the game, but 22 minutes in, we are getting our first highlight. It looks like it's a long ball forward to Zidane, who's not quite got on the edge of the ball. Asprilla plays the ball in behind. Lissandro Martinez has not dealt with it. Oh my God. I tell you what, Lucha in the last game got a 5.9. Oh my God, it was offside. But he got a 5.9. And this one, he seems to have been done behind by Keenan Davis already. Watford are piling on the pressure. What on earth is going on? We just literally need to get this month and a half off. We need to get a striker in. It's not going to stop here, is it? Martinez does win the header. Is Shaw going to get there? He's put a bit of work in. Luke Shaw has got on the end of the ball. Down the right flank. Chowdhury tries to bring him down. Luke Shaw finds through Tony Martial. And that is 1-0 to Manchester United. Tony Martial. I shouldn't be that excited to be beating Watford 1-0. But the way it's been going, a goal like that, a fantastic work rate and goal there. Shaw making all the work. Martial finishing it off. And looks like we're going to come back for a second highlight again. Fred finds Sancho, plays through Tony Martial, who's going to go one-on-one and put it past the keeper. And that is 2-0. It's looking like we're going to go through in the Carabao 2-0 before half-time here. Whew, we needed this win. We really did. First highlight from the second half is going to be United. Luke Shaw whipping it in. Comes out to Chowdhury, to Hungbo, who finds it back to Pollock. This asymmetrical formation just seems like we've got a lot of players in odd positions, which is good. They're finding holes and gaps, which I like a lot. That is going to be a problem, though. But Wan-Bissaka has done very well there. Maybe lucky there was a rebound off the back of Kalou. But Wan-Bissaka bursts down the line. Can he get a ball back in? He can to Zidane Iqbal for his first goal for Manchester United. On, I think, his first ever start for United as well. Zidane Iqbal has scored, and that is 3-0 Manchester United now. We have got this game massively under control, and I'm so happy that Zidane's managed to get a goal as well. I think what I might do is drop Wan-Bissaka into right back. Yep, because that is 3-1. Let's just quickly pull this back. Keep that bit asymmetric there. Maybe drop him on wing back support as well. But very happy with how it's going. Goal conceded, that's fine. Dubravka's awful in goal, we know that. Scott McTominay picks the ball from a poor pass. Martial manages to keep hold of it. Zidane Iqbal. Not a bad attempt there for Sancho. Kamara does pick it up. Finds okay in goal. Clearance to Hungbo. And Elanga's in there. Elanga's been fantastic still. What a great ball that is as well. Jadon Sancho. Sancho. It's a long ball forward. Lucha picks it up. He finds Fred the Red. Ball to Sancho again. Causing Kamara issues, I've got to say. He just hasn't got that end product. He finds Fred, who does find Sancho, who finds McTominay. He's worth to bang them, and he does. It's Scott McTominay. It is 4-1 in the Carabao Cup. It's just the Premier League. We just cannot do it in the Prem. Not at all. I don't know why. We just cannot get results of it in the Premier League. It's so frustrating because we look so good against Carabao and Watford. Maybe that's our level, Carabao and Watford. But the Prem, anyone we play against is just, we can't. But, I mean, that's an unbelievable ball. And Anthony Elanga has been superb this season. That's his 7th goal. And he has just pinged that top bins near post. I'm going to rest some players for the next game against Leicester now. We have got this one wrapped up and in the bag. 5 subs then. We're going to bring on Dalot, Lindelof, Manasseh, Casemiro and Anthony. Just see if we can get Anthony on a bit of form, getting a bit of confidence and get a goal in here as well. That would be fantastic. Back to just controlling the game, hopefully. Zidane with a great reverse ball to Elanga. He finds Case. He finds Fred. He finds a great ball down the line to Diogo Dalot. Whips it across and Tony Martial is there to make it 6. A bit more confident, I believe that's his hat-trick. It is his hat-trick for Tony Martial. That is really good news to get him on a bit of confidence. I said before this game we needed a striker because Martial and Rashford have not been turning up. But Martial with a hat-trick in this game is very, very promising. And that is full-time. That is 6-1. That is fantastic. I'm going to make sure they know how happy I am. You've blown them away there. Well done, lads. And little Zidane as well with a goal. Makes me so happy to bring through a Canu player like Zidane and for him to get a goal. We're going to praise Martial and we're going to handshake for his goal in front of work. His work in front of goal. Next up, I believe, is Leicester. It is Leicester at home, and then it is the all-important World Cup. Carabao Cup 4th round draw. Let's see who we're going to get then. It's Fulham, Leeds, Southampton, Brentford, Coventry against United. We've got quite a nice draw there. Palace, Norwich, Villa, Forest, West Ham, West Brom, Sheffield United versus Arsenal, Stoke versus Oxford. That is a bug that the badges are coming up over there. I'll make sure to report that as well. The team then to take us into the World Cup is going to be not the Bravkran goal, it's going to be David De Gea. That's caught me out once or twice. Dalot at right back. We're going to drop him back into right back rather than right wing back. He should be better there. We should look a bit more defensively sound. Varane and Maguire are going to start today at centre back. Maguire's been quite good when he's played. Average rating was 7.01. You can see Martinez has not been very good for us this season. So Maguire is going to get the start today. Luke Shaw at left back. Casemiro DM. Eriksen is going to play centre mid. Elanga's going to keep his place at left mid. He's been fantastic and I'm not going to take him out. Definitely not. Anthony is going to come in at right wing. Bruno Fernandes in cam. And Tony Martial keeps his place up front today. Need a win here to just put ourselves back on track in the Premier League. We have got a game in hand, and at this point we are 2 games in hand, but we are sitting down in, I think, the 16th. So it's been an awful start to the season. I can't lie, but it's something we can easily turn around. One thing I'm interested to see is the Leicester team and what formation they are coming out with. So it is going to be Brendan Rodgers still in charge with Danny Ward in goal, Castagne, Amati, Evans, Justin, Ndidi, Tillemans, Dewsbury Hall, Maddison. And I did not see the left wing and striker. But you can see with this game and then the game in hand after that as well, if we win, we can be all the way up into the top of the top half of the table. So it's not as bad as it looks. We are close to it. We just need to turn this form around now. First highlight has fallen to Leicester. Half hour in, it's not been a great game, but it's a ball in behind for Jamie Vardy, who finds it back to Harvey Barnes. He drops it all the way back to Ndidi to Dewsbury Hall, and Casemiro is battling with that, and we do win the ball from that, and Elanga can surely bring this forward. The man on dangerous form finds Luke Shaw, who's going to come inside here. He's going to find a long ball over to Anthony. Can he cut back on his left peg? He can. Time to Tony Martial. Tony Martial! That is 1-0. He got his start today. And Martial makes it 1-0. Come on, United. This is just tense because we look so bad. But it is 1-0 and that puts us up to 12th with that game in hand. Like I said, if we change out this match stats for the league table, one more win with these games in hand here, we go into 9th and we overtake Leicester. So it's not that bad. We've got a +7 goal difference. That shows how annoying it is that we are so far down. I really think we can turn this around and still get into the top 4 and definitely in the top 6. But we're going to come out here in the second half with Leicester planning all around. It's going to start with Ndidi. Yuri Tillemans, Jamie Vardy has slipped through there and he has scored. That is 1-0. That is at the pace of Harry Maguire. The gap between him and Varane has cost us there. And that is 1-0. And that is not good. I am going to make 2 subs. I'm going to bring on Lisandro Martinez and I'm going to take off Elanga for Jadon Sancho. He has to do something finally, surely. Come on, Jadon. Make this your game. Triple change for Leicester with Castagne going off for Samari. Actually, there's a highlight to interrupt here. Luke Shaw brings up the ball with Casemiro. It's a shocking ball into Eriksen. That happens way too much. And Mark Albrighton down the line finds Jamie Vardy. He went for the Trivela shot there. It's like he's playing FIFA 23 all over. We're going to go straight back into another highlight with Luke Shaw. And that is a header for Champions League Varane. That is murder when Varane scores. Come on, United, 2-1. I'm going to shut up shop. I'm going to go with a cautious, and we're going to time waste. I really need to. We need the result here. We really need the result. I'm going to bring on Rashford as well as probably McTominay in midfield just to try and shore this up. Quarter ball. Bruno Fernandes whips one in. It's going to fall out to Anthony. He needs to not lose the ball here. He finds Sancho. Can he ping it out to the left? He can. Bruno Fernandes is in space and he finds one into that top corner. 3-1 and we are back on winning ways. It's a stressful game, Football Manager. Sometimes it feels like everything is going against you. You've just got to grind it out. You've got to stay in your job and you've got to just get the team playing your style of football. And here we are now with Diogo Dalot down that right flank. What can he do? He's going to cut it back to McTominay. Can he find the CDM? Case, he can. Case brings it back into Martinez. Left side is open. Luke Shaw. There's surely a ball into the box there. There's not. Jadon Sancho picks the ball. Rashford. It's a good save by Danny Ward, but Rashford did just streak offside, and that is most likely going to be the game. We are probably going to see the final whistle. Ward is time wasting for me, so thank you very much, Danny Ward. Leicester are going to try and play out, and we're still going to keep that high press on. Trying to find Maddison inside. Luke Shaw gives it straight into Michael Brighton, but Champions League Varane is there. We looked much better straight away as soon as Martinez come on. I've got to say, the Maguire experiment was not worth doing. Risky from me. But that is it. 3-1. It looks better now. We're in 12th. It's not so bad. Like I say, we literally are just getting unlucky with certain results. But I feel like we're probably happy now, safe. Since we had that chat, we've won the first two. We've won 2 games, 9 goals in 2 games. Well, we go to the 21st of December. The World Cup, I believe, is starting very, very soon. In fact, it is just starting in... The first game is in just 8 days. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go through and we're going to come back on every single end of game week. So obviously then that is the Friday the 25th of November. We'll come back, see the results for the week before, do game week 2, game week 3, round of 16, quarters, semis and the final. And then we are going to go through as well at the end once that is all done. And we're going to look at our January plans because there needs to be something changing at this club. And we actually just got Brendan Dodgers sacked. He is gone. No more Jamie Dodger Roger. He is no longer the manager of Leicester. And the favourite is the man Neil Lennon from Ammonia Niskosa, who obviously has been sacked in real life with Nigel Pearson second favourite. And the sack race, we're top. I think that's a great place to finish this. We are now going to break off for the World Cup. I'm going to have some fun while recording that. But guys, you've all been absolute legends. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It means so much to me, every single subscriber. So make sure to sub. Let me know how your saves are going on down in the comments. The support has been unbelievable recently and I'm so thankful. So keep liking, keep viewing, keep subscribing, keep sharing on Twitter. And I will see you all next time. Thank you.